Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kevin O. You know what? Welcome to the Chris and Kevin Show. You like that? I haven't had your name first. Huh? Now, I've said it before and I'll say it again. There is nothing I will not do to make sure this WWE Universal title stays with me, even if it means taking a code breaker from my best friend.
That's right. Monkeys in the truck. Let's see the stills. Come on.
Take it back to Roadblock out of the line last night. Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. Match went back and forth. Roman took control, and Kevin Owens became frustrated. And that frustration led to Kevin Owens grabbing a hold of the Universal Championship, tried to get himself disqualified, but instead, Roman responded with an emphatic spear.
But look who showed up after a massive fallout earlier in the night with Kevin Owens.
Little ahead of
Jericho
yourself
would hit the ring.
Calm down.
And Chris Jericho had his eyes on his former best friend, Kevin Owens. Jericho would deliver a code breaker, meaning that Roman Reigns would lose the match via disqualification, and Owens would retain the championship. And look at Chris Jericho's face. Obviously, Jericho had this plan all along to ensure his friend, Kevin Owens, remained the WWE Universal Champion.
It was beautiful, baby. Yeah, you should clap for that. Chris, I got to admit, when you showed up in the ring last night, I had no idea what you were going to do. But your plan worked perfectly. You had everybody fooled, including myself. But I should have known better than to doubt your friendship. Because as much as that code breaker hurts, it paled in comparison to how much it hurt to think that you weren't my best friend anymore. But you know what? All that matters is that tonight we stand in this ring together and the WWE Universal title is right where it belongs.
I'm just waiting for Roman to come out because it's clearly
I gotta tell you, buddy, that code breaker, it hurt me a lot more than it hurt you. Believe me.
I know.
Believe me. But I had to do it. I had to make everyone believe. I had to make the referees believe. I had to make all the mutton heads in the arena last night, all the mutton heads in the arena tonight. I had to make them believe, man. And now I want you to believe that now that our friendship is intact, and now that we're stronger than ever, I'm going to prove it to you right now. Because I'm going to give you the hug of Jericho. Bring it in, man! And now that Team Kevin and Chris, that's right, and now that we're back together, we are going to be handing out payback and retribution, just like Santa Claus hands out coal.
Cole, you mean like Michael Cole? Oh my God, imagine Santa Claus was handing out Michael Coles to everybody. That'd be the worst Christmas ever.
Brutal Christmas.
That would suck.
Terrible gifts. Yeah, that's it. But let me bring up Santa Claus. What does Santa Claus do besides hand out gifts and make lists?
He looks like an idiot.
That's right. And let me tell you this, Santa Claus, you stupid idiot.
There it is.
You know what happens when you make lists, Santa? You know what happens when you steal Chris Jericho's gimmick, Father Christmas? You want to know what happens? Huh? Chris Kringle? You want to know what happens when you mess with Chris Jericho?
Roman's gonna interrupt this, isn't it?
Santa Claus? You just made the list!
Oh, I thought he was gonna
Hold it
interrupt.
together, Byron. You put Santa on the list.
I'm glad he
Speaking
didn't.
of Santa Claus, or believes he's Santa Claus.
We should really look into that.
General Manager of Monday Night Raw, Mick Foley.
What's with the
He looks
clothes?
like the Fonz tonight.
Hold it right there, Jericho. You don't talk that way about Santa Claus. Let me tell you a thing or two about Santa. He knows when you've been sleeping. He knows when you've been awake. He knows when you've been naughty. He knows when you've been nice. And you've been really, really naughty, Chris Jericho. I want to expand on your little theme of payback and retribution and find out why you didn't show what transpired after the match last night
Stick with the plan,
at
Rick.
Roadblock End of the Line.
Well, as we mentioned before, Kevin Owens did
Because it's
retain
irrelevant, that's
the
why.
Universal Championship. But Roman Reigns,
That's a good one.
well, he was extremely upset.
Oh, look how mad he was.
Roman Reigns looking for a measure of retribution and would have a little assist from Seth freaking Rollins, cutting off Jericho and Owens at the pass. A massive spear from the... And that wasn't it, because Seth Rollins would take over with a familiar scene for Chris Jericho of pedigree delivered to the center of the ring. And then how about Shades of the Old Shield? Yeah, speaking of familiar scenes, and Rollins and Reigns weren't finished quite yet. Right up here, nobody was safe. Our very own announce table destroyed beneath the Universal Champion.
Are you proud of that? That could have ended my career. You understand that?
I understand, but that's what's known as payback, Kevin.
Who cares? I'm a national treasure.
That's right, Foley. He's a national treasure, and I gotta. What the hell are you wearing? Is that a leather sports coat? It's terrible. That's the worst thing I've ever seen.
I'm glad somebody mentioned
You
it.
think this looks terrible? You think this is the worst thing you've ever seen? You don't get to tell me what the worst thing you've ever seen is. I'm the Raw General Manager. I'll show you what the worst thing you've ever seen. This is the worst thing you've ever seen. Drink it in, man.
Sure, it's amazing.
Amazingly horrific.
And the only reason Roman Reigns and Rollins are not down here taking a piece out of your butts because I guaranteed them a little
Because he
payback
had
in the
to
form
laugh.
of a tag team match,
Yeah,
what
man.
they will get tonight,
You couldn't help it.
right here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
We're not in Pittsburgh, but regardless.
Let's pretend we're in Pittsburgh,
Right
Pennsylvania
here
for a
in
second.
Columbus, Ohio.
There we go. Got it right the second time.
Well, you know what? I'd rather be in Pittsburgh anyway. You go. I talked over you. I'm very sorry. You
I
say
just
what-
said everyone knows that Pittsburgh is better than Columbus anyways.
True story. You and I think the same, just like that. Two peas in a pod. You know what, Foley? What are you trying to do? You trying to throw us off our game? You know what? You saw what happened last night. Never mind all that stuff with the power bombs on the tables. The bottom line
I
is
didn't even catch
we
that.
made sure that I'd win. And tonight, we'll figure something out.
And thus far,
And-
you have always found a way. And that's what gets me every single time you defend that Universal
got in
Championship.
your fanny pack
Jericho
at
finds a
10
way
years.
to interfere, and that stops at the Royal Rumble. That's where retribution comes in, and that's where the bad mouthing of Santa Claus needs to stop. Because Santa has brought a little present for you two gentlemen all the way from the North Pole.
What the hell?
Oh yeah.
What?
It's Santa.
What is this? A shark cage? What are you sending us
No,
scuba
no, no.
diving? The thing of beauty.
No. Hey, Foley. No, I know what you're thinking. You can't do that to him.
You see,
No, you can't. He's my best friend. You can't do that to him.
This is what I'm doing. What are you
No,
doing?
you're not gonna do it.
I'm putting you against Roman Reigns together in a rematch at the Royal Rumble.
What?
And Chris Jericho will step into this shark cage and he'll be suspended when I give that signal. He will be suspended high above the ring where he will never interfere again.
He's making fun of the way you say again.
Again?
That's
Hold
crap.
on, I'm the greatest of all time, Foley. You don't stick me in a cage like an animal, have me dangling from the ceiling 20 feet high. I'm not gonna do it. You can't make me. You can't make me. You can't make me.
You can't make him.
It's true, I cannot make you, but I can
This
make
is
sure
just
that if you
weird
don't set
and
foot inside
odd.
that shark cage at Royal Rumble, that you will never set foot inside a WWE ring again. So at the Royal Rumble, you'd better get to stepping, Jericho.
Foley, you can't make me good. This is come on, I'm afraid of heights, man. I can't go in here.
It's not even safe.
Oh, it's safe.
No, it's not. Check it out.
Shoddy construction. These bars are loose. I mean, what is
Does
this?
that say made in Ohio? It's crap for sure.
Titanium steel forged at the North Pole.
This is made of tinfoil.
No,
Look at
no.
this thing.
Check it out. You can't, once you're in, you don't
Right
get
here
out.
it says made in Ohio. It's a piece of crap. Look at this door. Look how flimsy. Look, and this floor.
The floor, you can check
Look
it
at
out
this
yourself.
floor. It looks. Look how
It's not gonna break.
Look how flimsy it looks. Look at
When
this.
you go up there,
It's not gonna
jump
support
up
me.
and down
You
all
can't
you
put me
want.
in this thing. Look at this door. Look at this shoddy this door is. Look how loose this door is. It just opens back and forth.
Your safety is first and foremost to me. I can guarantee you at the Royal Rumble that when we lock you
Chris.
inside of there,
Get out.
there will
I'm
be
hanging from the ceiling, and
Let
this
him
door
out.
opens.
Open that door and let him
I
out.
want you to strengthen this door, Foley. Strengthen the door now. Do it.
Chris, get out first.
Do it.
okay. Just to prove to
Chris,
you
get
that
Do
out.
it now.
safe.
It's not
Open
even
the-
a real lock. Where'd you get that out of your fanny pack?
It's a real lock. I have the key in my fanny pack. It's a real lock. I'm gonna lock it right
Let him
now.
out before you lock it.
Prove it.
Completely safe.
All right. All right. Get him out of there.
All right.
Well, at least the door is solid, but Foley, I want you to open this door right now. I got a bone to pick with you, face to face. Open the door. Come on, unlock this.
Put the key right in
This
here.
is cute.
This is
This is ridiculous. Unlock the door. Come on.
Is he even go like upside down? Everything.
Shut up.
Where's the key?
What is it?
What is this, an iPhone?
Is that a Dude Love wallet?
Is that leftover dude love merch? What is
What is
this?
this?
Come on.
Credit cards? A Bootio
Where's
shirt?
the key?
Get the key.
Why do you have a t-shirt and a
Get the
fanny
key.
pack?
What is that? Chewing tobacco? What is
Foley,
this?
where's the key?
1998? The key.
That's
What is that from
clearly
Game
not
of
the right
Thrones?
key.
Look at this, not a key. What are you, an ugly Jon Snow? Open the door. Open the door. A badge?
Nice inspector badge.
A Santa Claus inspector badge. Open the door, Foley.
We're not 8 years old. That doesn't impress us. Get the key and let my best friend out right now. Those are your teeth. Oh my God. Put that away and find the key.
Foley, open the door.
All right, the bad news is I messed up. I forgot the key. Good news is you're completely safe because this cage does not take flight until I give the signal at the Royal Rumble. And I'm not giving this signal until the Royal Rumble.
Hey! Hey! No! Chris! Chris!
Kevin, just send me! Send me now!
Help him! Help him!
Jump out of the door!
Foley!
Foley!
It moves.
Foley! Foley! Open the door! Open the door, Foley! Open the door! Open the door!
Where is that mic? Probably somewhere
Open
in
the
the
door,
tanks.
Foley!
Jericho's afraid of heights.
Open the door! Open the door! Open the door!
Guys in the back, let's work on getting Chris Jericho a key. Until then, have a nice day.
Guys, I think Fonzie Claus has been drinking a little too much eggnog. What is Foley doing?
Ozzy Claus made a great call. Jericho looks frightened to death.
Terrified.
The gift of the shark cage. Well, Jericho better get used to it because that's where he's spending the Royal Rumble match. Because it's Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship at the Royal Rumble event. And Chris Jericho is going to be locked in the shark cage.
Someone get some help out of here. I kind of feel bad for him. The list has never been that high. Maybe not.
That's funny.
A night forever etched in history.
Alright, I gotta go.
WrestleMania!
Ah! Oh, my almost crashed into my desk.